Hey, this is Brian from the Casual Tryhard Podcast, and we're doing another Brothers War draft. So we're not taking the Stone Brain, that's not really a card. Um, Bull is good, but we're just taking Skyfisher Spider. Card is like one of the best cards in the set. Disfigure would be good to come back, but we'll take as many Skyfisher Spiders as we can get and then ways to rebuy them. So like Emergency Weld and things like that. It's not great to start with a two-color card, but it is a very good two-color card. Um, So Thopter Mechanic is a good card. So is Giant Cindermaw. Um, I think if we want to keep on Skyfisher Spider, we can just take Epic Confrontation. I don't think I want to be three colors unless I absolutely have to be. Burnished Heart is another option, but let's this fix. We'll Burnished Heart. It might not be right, but we'll Burnished Heart. I've been drafting like almost exclusively aggro decks recently. If you've been watching, I have two like mediocre decks sandwiched between two O3s. So something's not going as well as it was a few drafts ago. So I've not Burnished Heart in a while. I'm not Skyfisher Spidered. So let's go with these. But I think that like Skyfisher Spider with, again, ways to rebuy it and like cheap things to sack, like just food for it. Is it artifacts? Another creature, so it has to be a creature. Okay. So we're just gonna try to do all that kind of jazz. There's nothing great here. Uh, Battery Bearer, probably not. I don't think those decks have gotten a lot better. Like, do you Might Stone's Animation and then Energy Refractor, or Energy Refractor then Might Stone's Animation? The world may never know. You know what? I'm gonna take this. Maybe we just Sultai it up and just like have a bad deck that is fun. Anyway, if you want to reach out to the podcast, Casual Tryhard MTG on social media, all those links, Facebook, Twitter, our Discord, are all in the description below, so you can go check those out. If you want to help support the podcast in the videos, there's our TCG Player affiliate link down there. Click on that, go buy your cards, and then we get a small cut. Or there's also our Patreon. So Evangel Synthesis, I don't think we're like hardcore blue-black or hardcore Sultai that we would take that now. I think Boulder Branch Golem, there is an argument for Shoot Down, but let's Boulder Branch Golem as a way to stabilize. I think that we have to really prioritize being able to stabilize and not get run over. I think that, all the black removal we can get is also highly recommended. Burnished Heart does like let us fix our mana if we want to stay with Battery Bearer or some other card in, go in some other color. So we open a good rare. I should say, if you want to listen to the podcast, just search Casual Tryhard MTG anywhere you listen. All right, so this is my boy, but we're not in one of those kind of decks. So there's Rust Goliath. I'm gonna take Stalwart. This card has like been surprisingly annoying, with its ability to ramp stuff out early, right? Like you just get behind because your opponent like Stalwarts and then plays a Skyfisher Spider early or something, or a Boulder Branch Golem early. So we'll take a Stalwart. And again, if we do end up being maybe some sort of multicolored like garbage pile, we do have multiple ways to fix our mana now. So like I am leaning towards let's be a multicolored garbage pile. See here. This probably no. So this is just a 3/5 for 5 that probably doesn't do anything. Blanchwood Prowler. Okay, Branchwood Plower is probably the right pick. We're gonna take Deathbloom Ritualist. Okay, we are the green-black deck. We are the rock. Can you smell what I'm cooking? So, I am the rock. We're going to do rock things, which is have a 3/5 for 5 that might tap for mana. So Springleaf Drum, again, mana ramp, color fixing. Wasteful Harvest seems like something that comes back a lot, so we'll just take this. So what are we missing? We are missing, as my mic's shaking everywhere, we are missing removal right now. And ways to recur our Skyfisher Spider. But this seems like a start. And again, Deathbloom Ritualist was probably not the right pick, but we are doing it. Probably not Alloy Animist. Though this card has been good for me. I'm gonna say Cradle Clear Cutter. We've got some early game ramp. Another like big butt would be good. Stone Brain for Vault Progress, sure. Hopefully our opponent just doesn't draw, doesn't have, what's it called? Cityscape Leveler. Give me Cityscape Leveler. That's what I want. Show me what you got. I feel like I have taken all the green cards that are like worth taking. Maybe like Epic Confrontation was the one I didn't, which is gone. None of these are great. I'm gonna take Union of the Third Paths. Again, drawing life is good. Drawing cards, gaining life. Take a Wings. I like having one of those. Nothing's good here. Again, I'll take another Union. Maybe we're just drawing cards and gaining a ton of life. Scatter Ray. Well, a 3-mana 3/3 is fine. Veteran's Blade. And then, alright. That's fine. Thoppy Boy. So yeah, we're gonna take Liberator or is this Battlethopter. I would like Gruesome Realization. Prison Sentence if we were willing to go into another color. But yeah, Urza, Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter. Thoppy Boy Part 2. Part 2. Alright. So, easy enough take. I know there is a reasonable amount of disagreement on how good this card is. I think it's pretty okay. I'm just gonna take it. It's free creatures to feed to Skyfisher Spider. Free, in air quotes, for right, if you're just plopping out 5/5s for 4 mana, you're probably fine. You have to do stuff in the early game to make sure that that is good enough, but it should be fine. So yeah, we've got a stew going here. We have a lot of mana, hopefully, with Deathbloom Ritualist. I mean, even if we get like 1 or 2 out of it, it's fine. And it's just a 3. It's a 3/5. It blocks. Here's a 3/6. We've got a lot of big butts here. 6/5. We just got to get to them. So we're kind of, again, we're short removal. We need removal to like stay in the game early to not get bullied by the more aggressive decks. I mean, we could go all in and just be like, hey, we're gonna be 3 colors and we're just going to like gain a bunch of life. I think we bushwhack. right? Its removal. Epic Confrontation could come back. Emergency Will, but I think we want Bushwhack here. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think if it might wheel, and I don't think it will. I think we just take a Prowler here. The last one of these didn't come back, but I don't know. Does someone really need to? Oh, Bailoff. Excellent. Excellent. Here's another Prowler that would be good. Another Stalwart, but yeah, we're just taking the opposite of Bailoff. Like, that is pretty okay. All right, so got a little bit of something going on here. We do need some cheaper stuff to like make Spring Leaf Drum good. Do I take another one? It's probably Steel Seeker. I have a bunch of artifacts. I don't think anyone's really. This isn't gonna wheel, but I don't think I need to. I don't even know if I want the first one, but we need more cheap things at the start of the beginning of the game. Probably another patrol. So the curve here looks very different than the decks we have been playing. I'm gonna take a Hordling Recluse. I've liked that card when I used to play green mid-rangey piles. I used to like that card. We do have some ways to like get some early mana, so that could be good to push some of these cards out sooner. I mean, our 4-drops are quite powerful. And I mean, this is a 3-drop, this is a 4-drop, so our curve isn't that high. I'm gonna just take this big thing. Right, I might be more apt to play this than Deathbloom Ritualist. What does this do? Okay. We do have a couple spiders, so we do have a little bit of reach, which is important in this format. But we are like, we have Bushwhack, we have Epic Confrontation. We don't have any like just regular old black removal. Okay, Emergency Weld is great. Gives us a body to feed the Skyfisher Spider. So this is where our Deathbloom Ritualist number 2 would be. But I'm kind of fine without having it. Womp womp. Like, second Spider would be really good. We have tons of ways to gain life. Gonna take a Swift Spear. Oh, perfect. Right, we've got Bailoff, Skyfisher Spider. I thought I had another thing. I felt like in my heart there was another thing. Fog of War. We have some ways to gain life. How about that? So hopefully we can, you know, hold it together. Sure. All right. Reconstruction. We're not playing a white card. I think we just take Bailoff again. Second Bailoff. Another a Rust Goliath would be good as a 5-drop. Another Prowler would be alright, but let's just take Bailoff. Handoff is El Garbage. Opportunist, I guess. It's probably better than Perimeter Patrol in terms of ramping us to some of these bigger things. And I mean, it trades for the same stuff. And it gives us a trigger on our Steel Seeker. Let's see. I know we passed one of these, but this could be interesting. We have the mana fixing for it. We Steel Seeker, these Burnished Heart, Liberator. Yeah, this could be good in our deck, and it's probably better than Death Bloom Ritualist. Sorry, we could have had two of those. It would have been would have been better. Could have been better. I know an Emergency Weld would be good, like a second one, or a second Skyfisher Spider, because we are a little light on removal. Like all of our removal is fights. We have 16 creatures, so that's good. Now, granted, we got one of them is a 1/1. A bunch of them are 1/1s. So yeah, Hero of the Dunes would be all right if we maybe we should have taken that other one and just been Abzan. So at this point, maybe I want. Oh well, then we'll just take another one and be Abzan here. So shoot down's the thing I'm really missing here out of this. But yeah, we're gonna take another one of these. So we should be super grindy now. Right, just rebuying things constantly. So a couple good or better cheap creatures. We're not a corrupt deck, that's for sure. We're not a corrupt deck, but I'm gonna take corrupt. Clay Revenant is maybe the other thing I could have taken there, because I think Ashnod's Intervention goes out. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'll take the land. There's this figure. I'm gonna take the land, and it's probably wrong. But let's make our mana good. Okay, we got kind of paid off. We got a disfigure, so that's good. So the thought process with the land is, if I'm gonna splash 2 Heroes of the Dunes, I need to make sure I can actually like cast my spells. Okay. All right. It's coming together. So what are we gonna cut? We can probably cut a Perimeter Patrol. Not a huge fan there. Prowler is kind of fine. Don't know if I want a third one. I think I want to keep the 2 Heroes of the Dunes. I'm taking this because that card's annoying. We will, you know what? We'll take Defabricate because I'm not playing that other card either. Okay, Discipline. So I think the Disfigure stay, Bushwhack stays. We can probably ditch 1 Prowler. How many artifacts do we have? We have 8. So just trying to figure out if Steel Seeker is better than Prowler. We still have like 3 cuts to make. So what makes the most sense is cutting the splash, but no, we're not going to cut the splash. So there, we have analyzed it. The answer is no. So we're at 16 creatures. Cradle Clear Cutter is probably the worst of them. This is kind of a creature. We have a lot of 4s, not a lot of 3s. I could leave Sigil. I could cut Sigil. If I cut Sigil, now we're good. And then probably go down to 2 planes. I have a lot of ways to find them. I only have the 2 white cards. And I've got Bushwhack to find it. This makes white. This makes white. I don't have a ton of 2-drops. Right, there is an argument for another Prowler. But I think we'll go with this. We'll go with this kind of Abzan pile. So let's get into a game. Alright, I think we can keep this. I think Bushwhack here is just a slow swamp. Right, it does get rid of one of our removal spells, but with the planes in hand, it makes the most sense to try to get to make sure we have our mana online. Because then we can opportunist, hopefully get a trigger off of this. Sure. Okay, not attacking is good for us. So we'll do this. Get a trigger. Look at us, like synergies. If it's a land, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. I'm gonna reveal that card. Thank you. No attacks. Was not wholly sure what that did, but now that we know it's good. Okay. So they're like the blue-black draw 2 deck. We'll play this. Do that. All right. So I guess we're just gonna like hold out here until something happens that is good. I guess Boulder Branch Golem is enough to get us, okay. What? Oh, they have Transformer sleeves. I was like, why is it making the Transformer sound? Yeah, I'll block there. Yeah, I'll put that on the bottom. I'm doing that because it keeps this from being, from working towards growing. So the best use of my mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna wait because I can Boulder Branch Golem for 7 next turn and gain 6 life or whatever it is. Yep. And gain 6 life, and that is pretty good. All right. Right, it seems silly to not do that. And I don't feel like there's anything I want to get rid of. They have no blue mana up. I'm gonna put this into my graveyard. And at this point, I'm gonna get in with my 3/2 here. That's fine. I think I can Hero of Dune's Burnished Heart. This screams I have a pump spell, so no blocks. They've got the draw a card, give it lifelink, yep. So if I would have had, what's it called? This figure up. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna get Burnished Heart. We're gonna reveal and put that in my hand. I'm gonna get in for some. Alright. End of turn. I've got some ways to deal with this. Oh, I guess I've got a spider in here. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright. Done. Alright, gonna go with this. Okay, I probably should have activated my Burnished Heart. This is just gonna kind of like spiral out of control. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do about it. You don't say. You don't say. So now they're just gonna gain a bunch of life. Okay. Let's sack this for to get some lands. All right. Okay. And let's eat that. Alright, are they gonna give something else flying here? I have an emergency weld, so I can maybe work through this with an emergency weld. I can also double block and see what happens. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, emergency weld. I could emergency weld back Hero of the Dunes. It's probably not good enough. Let's play this. I'd rather, I guess, get back the spider. Alright, so they're gonna ping me for 1. I think I have a way to kill this. I hope. Carrion, Locust. What are we eating here? Probably Hero. That I would eat. Would eat Hero. Yep. 17 cards. Okay, we each have 17. So are you gonna play something else? Okay. That's fine. That keeps their Psychosis Crawler too big for me to be able to deal with easily. Okay, Battle Floppy Boy. Alright, that's okay. Yep, that's getting big. We can work with that though. Sure. You're gonna cast a spell? I'm gonna cast this. Seems pretty decent. Done. I'm going to emergency weld, get back the Recluse. That's gonna get me an artifact trigger for Steel Seeker. We'll leave that on top. I can play you. That makes Battlethopter bigger. I can play this. This makes Battlethopter even bigger. I can get back a Burnished Heart. I know it's on top of my deck, so it doesn't matter as much. All right, And I don't think I want to shuffle that away. So I'm going to attack for 5 in the air. All right, so we kind of... I will allow it. That is fine. Are you double blocking? You are. I'll disfigure this one. Right. So the Baloth lets me kind of mitigate some of this life got lost from the... Okay. Annoying. We do have a bunch of expendable creatures. And we do have a big flyer, so that's good. And like Burnished Heart can block, eat a bunch of, excuse me, get the last few lands out of our deck, because we're at 12, 13, any lands in the graveyard. Yeah, so I will block there, thank you very much. It gets exiled. Well, that goes away. That was kind of the bigger deal. That's fine. That is much more manageable than what we did have. Yeah, I can't attack with everything because Misery Shadow can just get giant. I thought for a second it was gonna get countered. I was like, no. Okay, gain 4. Right, so yeah, so we're kind of just gonna rely on our buddy Battlethopter here to try to take this home. Do I want to do this now? Sure. Let's just make it so like our deck is as much gas as humanly possible. Yeah, so we are... Okay, well that's not good. Springleaf Drum. Let's see what we get from... This from anywhere? Would die, okay. We'll keep that. Like, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. I can't go too low. But, I don't know, making a bunch of 4/4s probably is good. I'll just block here. That's fine. Like, I don't want to go to, like, I don't want to put myself in range of that killing me. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. So imagine a scenario where they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. They don't attack next turn. I have more attackers. 6 to be 1 bigger than that. I guess I'm gonna put myself to 6 life. Okay, well, I guess we get a Baloth next turn, so that's good. 5. Okay. Transformer noise. I like it. Right. I will make a 7/6. Like, this is most of your mana. Or I just block with a 2/2. All right, do we do this? So let me see here. So right now they can't block this. So assuming this doesn't get blocked, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say I have a 5th blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to like, it's like their whole board. If I do this, plus then I gain life and make another creature. Or I make them use a bunch of mana. Now let's do it this way. At this point, I only have 1 land left in my deck. So, and like, I'm not really cutting them off of mana because I have a bunch of mana. Okay, there's that. Uh-huh. We'll leave these back. We'll attack with these 3. So the ground creatures trade with their Skull Flare. I didn't want to just throw away a creature when like I have just 1 more turn. Right, like if I like, I don't want to throw away the Baloth. Okay, so now let's play a Baloth. Hopefully it resolves. And turn. Okay, so now I get to make another 7/6. Yay, we got a win. This is fine. Like, if we can get like a reasonable board and get processor down, I think that is kind of what we want to do here. Is just like lean on making a bunch of 5/5s. And we're going to get it down on turn 4 between Opportunist and Prowler. Yep. Okay, they're green-white. I'm going to rely on Opportunist here to get me the mana I need for the processor. No blocks. Okay. That's a little annoying. So we're gonna play our white source. Maybe we'll hit a land, maybe we won't. Like, hitting a land would be sick, but we're gonna keep that. So that just lets us stabilize before we play processor, right? Like, that's all we're trying to do, is get to a point where we're not dead and we can play processor. So, like, we could get Baloth, play Prowler, play Burnished Heart this turn. Oh, not attacking? Missing land drop? Sick. Okay. Do I just processor now? Or do I wait? Because I could... You know what? I'll pay 5. Maybe we hit a land here. I guess that is an argument for reveal. For playing the processor, is it is an artifact that lets me maybe hit a land. No attacks. Right. So now I need this to like make it through a turn cycle. Perfect. I would like another land here. I'd like a forest if we're taking requests deck, a forest would be good. I mean, it's a swamp. It's fine. Let's get in. Fine. So now I'm just making 5/5s. Like that is what we are doing now, is we're making 5/5s. Burnished Heart can technically get us our can technically get us our other forest for Baloth, but this is 5/5 dot deck. Right, we are benefiting from them not getting to play Magic. I mean, it's only fair. We've definitely traded some of those games recently. I am just going to attack. Can I play Swamp? And so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can play Burnished Heart and have up activation of processor, so that's fine. So we're gonna swamp, play Burnished Heart, get a trigger. Hey, we're gonna reveal that. No, we don't have to activate unless we want to. Right? I mean, if they have something that I care about, I can Skyfisher Spider it. Because, like, Blanchwood Prowler has done its job. Say I'll target non-land permanent. You don't say. I got 2 5/5s out of this. Now, it was a lot of mana, but I got 2 5/5s out of it. So, that's pretty good. What if I were to spider, kill this, attack for a bunch? Like, that seems pretty good. Like, okay. I could have also got the processor back, but they were gonna be dead soon. Yeah, I mean, Steelseeker into Opportunist into Burnished Heart is reasonable. I mean, we could also if this gets disfigured, I'm sad, but okay. Whew. Like, I kind of had to do it. Like, I'm not gonna just pass the turn because you might have I'm not gonna attack because of Ambush Guy. Not if it's a 1/2. But also the, like, Blanc, a tapped creature thing. Deadly Repose, is it? Hey, bud. We're gonna reveal that. Let's get that. Alright, get a trigger. Yeah, we'll take that as well. Hey, that thing's been pretty awesome. It's drawn us 2 cards. Pretty great. Okay, they got their 3rd color online. Boppy, why? Battlethopter, why? Play this. They still know that we have the planes. That's fine. I'm gonna leave that on top. All right, so yeah, I'm not activating Burnished Heart because I actually want that card. And then, yeah, because I can cast it next turn. I'll cast it off the planes since they know about the planes. Yeah, and I still have my 2. So still got my 2 Hero of the Dunes that I can get back my Battlethopter. All in all, everything is coming up Millhouse. Yep. Card's annoying. I'm going to attack you for some damages here. Uh-huh. Right, if you want to trade with either one, that's fine. Okay, like that leaves me Burnished Heart to maybe like activate later. Play 6/5, baby! Reveal? Yes, please. Alright. I'm gonna keep the pressure up. Like, part of me thought about like playing Burnished Heart, or well, sacking it on my upkeep. Okay. You've got to do something here, right? Right, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About half my lands are gone. Now, granted, a lot of them have come from Steel Shaper. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Neat. Oh, it doesn't go away. Crap. See here. Okay, I'll play a land and say end turn. So I'm gonna wait. Oh god, it's a sorcery. I thought it was an instant. God, this is like the second time I've done that with this exact card. Sure. Jeez. All right, now that was bad. Okay. Cool. Not really cool, but whatevs. All right, so are we attacking? Jeez. They just had it like that, huh? Okay. Okay. No blocks. Can we draw something that does not suck? No. Let's eat that. If I'd have done that last turn, that turn would have been way better for me. They have to do a lot of blocking here. So they have to double block Hordling Recluse with something. And they have to play, well, they either double chump or they double block these. Well, they have to triple block Boulder Branch Golem. Okay. Like, I do have the problem of, like, trying to beat Helm of the Host now. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's put, I guess, Epic Confrontation back in the deck. All right. So now I've got to beat this Helm of the Host, which I don't know if I can. Yeah, gosh, I would have just killed that turn. I don't know why. I feel like they made an Epic Confrontation version that was an instant, and like that is the card I think it is every single time. Like every time. It's very annoying. Because, like, that last turn would not have been nearly as good. Yep. Yep. Okay. Like, removal spell, oh my god. Okay, like, these last few draws have been brutal. But yeah, I don't think we can beat the Helm of the Host. I honestly don't. Right, like, I guess if we drew our processor, we could maybe beat it. But we need, like, yep. Wow. So, not knowing that thing was a sorcery, I don't think cost us the game, but gave them, like, an extra blocker, and, right, made it so they didn't have to use their mana on Helm of the Host, because they could have played the 4-drop and then equipped it, but they wouldn't have been able to attack us for, like, 8 that turn. Also, drawing, like, 3 lands in a row was also brutal. Hey, this is a good hand. Like, we'll see how it works out, but it's a good hand. I think we Steelseeker, Battlethopter, hopefully hit a land, Hordling Recluse, and, like, make this a 2/3 flyer. Yeah, we needed some action there in those last few turns. Okay. So I like Opportunist with Steelseeker, but I think we Battlethopter. Sure. Well, they're short on cards. So, what are the... There shouldn't be a blue pump spell, right? Okay, there isn't. Good. Just checking. Do I just do this now? I'm gonna wait. It might be greedy, but I'm gonna wait. Because, like, I feel like they're missing lands, and they mulliganed pretty far down. So I'm hoping they didn't keep the Urza's whatever. Alright. They could have, a Scatter Ray. Nope, they don't. Like, no one ever plays that card. I'm gonna leave that on top. We'll block that. Okay, so now we'll play Opportunist. Okay, they have black now. This is a Disfigure. They'll be Disfigure. Okay. That makes my Emergency Weld way worse, but, you know, what are you gonna do? And my Hero of the Dunes. Oh, they had to exile a card from their own. Okay. We're gonna do this. It's not the best use of mana, but it does let me double pump Liberator. We'll take a forest there. Right. So now I wanted to make sure Liberator was one outside of Disfigure range. And now I can, like, Hoarding Recluse to grow this again. And then be 1 mana from Boulder Branch Golem. Okay, well, this is perfect. This turns my Emergency Welds back on and stuff. Okay. And a white source would be good for Hero of the Dunes at some point. Thinking. Oh, it's a surge engine. Okay. Loses defender and gains can't be blocked. All right. I will hold that so they don't know about it. They don't know that I have weight. Attack for 6. I feel like you kind of have to block. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. I thought you kind of had to block, but I was clearly mistaken. Right, like, I have 9 power on board right now. And you're at 10, like... What is the next thing Surge Engine does? It becomes a 5/4. Okay. Like, that's pretty decent. Okay. Seems good. We'll reveal that. Attack for 6. So you kind of have to block the... You have to block, or they have to block, or they have to have an answer for Battlethopter. Or I guess, like, a way to gain a bunch of life next turn. Where they, like, Trench Stalker, draw a card, gain 5. Which would be annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay, so they don't have gain life in their hand, I don't think, because if I had a way to gain life in my hand, I would just, like, snap off the no blocks. So I'm going to put the Combat Courier on the bottom of their deck. So do I just attack all LOL GG? If I play Hero of the Dunes pre-combat, it makes it so the Battlethopter is lethal on its own. So then I would have like 2 lethal threats plus Steel Seeker and Opportunist are combined are lethal. Battlethopter. Okay, we got it. Woo. I think we can keep this. The Epic Confrontation is good for, like, with the Recluse. The Disfigure can get their 2-drop. So I think I'm not going to play Springleaf Drum. I'm gonna just play... I don't... in case I draw a 2. Right, because they play a 2... I'm not gonna kill that 2. That sucks. That really sucks. Because, like, that would let them ramp. Which is no bueno. Okay. That 2 I may just kill. Okay, so they're missing lands right now. I think I am going to just kill this. It does give them another loot, but it does take their turn. Okay, that's good. I am not going to block. Life-wise, I'm doing okay. Players can't gain life. Blah, 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 blah. Player was going to gain 4 life. Player now cannot. Boo. Boo. So I've got to kill this. That's fine. I mean, my mana is fine. If they have the pump spell, I'm sad, or the indestructible thing. Okay. Wow. I'll put this on the bottom of their library. I will do this. Get a plains. Play the plains. I will emergency weld. Back a Hordling Recluse. And that'll be that. Okay. We have... Maybe we will stabilize here. I can trade... I can play Recluse. Okay, no. I will block here. So, like, the whole joke right now is just... Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna go tap you for green. Sack that. Eat that. Fight that. Okay. I think we've stabilized. I guess they could, like, unleash Shell and kill me. Oh, no, it only does 2. Okay. I mean, I'm not out of the woods yet. I think once Baloth hits, I'm kind of out of the woods. But... Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna get a green. We'll tap this. Oh man, I would have really liked the Boulder Golem, but no such luck. Like the Boulder Branch Golem would have definitively stabilized us. We used my emergency weld on the Death Toucher, so not great. Did they hit? Oh, okay. Frontliner. Okay. So that's gonna make me double block this Warlord's Elite at some point. Amazing. Okay. Amazing, amazing draws. So, let's see here. Yeah, desk. Exile. Double land. Oh, Paratrooper. Okay. I have 2 reach creatures, so Paratrooper's not that scary. You gotta figure out a way to get rid of this Cinder Maw. I guess I have a Bushwhack left. I could bushwhack the Cinder Maw. Are we killing my spider? Don't kill my spider. He's a good boy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop. All right. You have haste? I guess you can bash this turn. Okay. Yep. Just keep playing stuff. Attacks. Yep. I'll block that with the 3/3. I've got to leave the... Jeez. I got to leave the trample guy. Okay. The trample guy has to... I have to block it with the death toucher. Alright. Because I gotta get to be able to gain life. I need to draw my other Bailoff. Yep. Sure. I will block here. I will decline because of stupid thing. Ugh. Okay. I guess I block. Wow. Sure. Seems good. I was like all excited. I was like, oh, I gained 6 life? Great. But no, I don't. I do not gain 6 life. Jeez. Like, how? How? I am drawing so many lands. So many. Block. Block. I mean, I guess they're tapped out, so I was gonna say. Alright, what do I want to get back? Is it just... I think it's probably just... Opportunist, because it... So, Steel Seeker helps us get through the deck, but I think Opportunist just... Since it trades better... Right, it just trades with more things. Floppy boy, no! Wow. 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 Okay. Wow. It's wild. Just wild. I think I just block with Opportunist. If their last card is like, I guess they can't recommission it. We'll block with Opportunist here. Alright, Opportunist, you did your job. Come on. Like, could I draw worse? Like, is that possible? I don't think I could possibly draw worse than I've been drawing. I really don't. So. Mm-hmm. All right. So I have to block here and here. And I think that still kills me. Like, I don't know. I drew, what, 4 lands in a row? I will put that on the bottom of my library. Like, even if I draw Obstinate Bailoff now. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we drew so many lands there. This seems fine. Yeah, we got the uncommon 2-for-1 dust, the white thing that like returns something when it comes into play, into Lauren of the Third Path 3-for-1 dust. So yeah, those were bad turns. Steel Seeker, we need like a white source is amazing here. Okay, well we have an artifact, so that's good. Like, so we don't have to, because we could, like, we get a white source, right? We could Skyfisher Spider the Steel Seeker away, and then get it back with Hero of the Dunes. Okay. Is this another person who's, like, missing lands? Okay, they're 3 colors. That's fun. Oh my gosh. So that's, we'll keep that. Like, that's kind of like the best possible draw there. Like, ramps us some. A little bit of selection. Okay. That's fine. I don't want to just play the spider for no value. So, like this turn we can like emergency weld, get back the Steel Seeker, I guess. Or we can just like spider, eat something. Depends on what they play. Okay. I see you. So maybe we epic confrontation. There's a swamp here. Let's epic confrontation. Get that. Weld back the Steel Seeker. Play a land. Get in for 7. Alright, so now Spider eat the 1/1 is like a reasonable line. Not having the white source to for Hero of the Dunes kind of sucks, but like if they play like a 5-drop here, we're golden, right? We just get to eat it, get in for 6, and then they're in a bad way. Well, we tapped that the worst way possible. I wish I could go back in time and not have tapped it so terribly. Because I should have a 2/1 in play. But oopsie boopsie. Got auto-tappered. Like, could have just left up a forest. But no. It's a strategic play that I'm making to not play my card. That's what it is. So they can't play one big thing. They have to play two smaller things. Two smaller things. That I can hopefully attack. Can, like, make them chump with. Okay, that's a trade. Okay. Yeah, they'd be at 1 as opposed to being at 2 if I hadn't got auto-tappered. I would have 3 lethal threats instead of 2. Boo, auto-tapper. Yeah, but again, they got 5 mana. There's not a ton they can do. What do they have in their graveyard? Oh, geez. Oh, come on! I'll take action. Because, like, I'm not... Okay. Yeah. They'd be dead if I hadn't been auto-tappered. So this is frustrating. Very frustrating. I guess I'd put Emergency Weld on the bottom of my deck. Is there anything... Double Mythic, like, hey, you're living the dream. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I have to do this to... Like, I have to tap that. Okay. We have 3 lethal threats. So that's good. Trigger artifact you control, so they could draw a card. I guess that would have been sick with Arcane Proxy. Oh, if you cast it. Never mind. Never mind, they hate fun. Okay, well that's a 6/6. That's neat. Okay. Yeet! Okay. There is justice. We beat the auto-tapper. Yay, we beat auto-tapper. Whew. We kept this pretty quick. Disfigure for something early. Hopefully we get a 2-drop. Hey, need a land? I think we definitely want to land here. We want this to hit a land. Preferably a plains, but I'll take a swamp. Really. Really. Pretty neat. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. We're entering the Junderdome. That's fun. I'm going to just block here. All right. Uh-huh. No, thank you. Let's make 5/5s. We're just gonna make 5/5s every turn. Hopefully. Please don't kill it. Fine. In. Will allow it. Will allow it. I'm going to make 5/5s. I'm going to be happy. Just making 5/5s. Knowing that I have gain life in my hand. Yep. Okay, I can't gain life. That sucks. Wasn't in a huge hurry to do that. Make a 5/5. Wanna play this? Nah. Cancel attacks. No attacks. Right, they have to deal with a processor, because basically I get to draw a 5/5 every turn. It doesn't leave my hand. Why did it blink at them? Okay, well that's a little annoying. It's just a little annoying. Do I want to take a turn off for making 5/5s? Probably not. We'll just attack for 5. Alright, we're gonna play Spring Leaf Drum, because that is a little bit of extra mana. But soon, like, it's just gonna be, like, they're gonna have to block with everything every turn. There is also, like, I could Epic Confrontation the Giant Cinder Maw. And then, yep. Yep, so I can Epic Confrontation the Cinder Mob, play Boulder Branch Golem. Like, this is great. Like, they're not attacking with them. I almost feel like they should have done the... Okay, so then they get rid of the processor. Oh, they get... Are you high? I just get to keep making them with the processor. Okay. I can make one, tap one, and attack. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack with, I'll attack with 1. Oh, I figured out why the Giant Cinder Maw was blinking, because they can't gain life with Pristine Talisman. Why wouldn't you kill the you can kill anything. I will kill the Giant Cinder Maw. I will... gain some life. And I will end the turn. So I didn't make a 5/5 there, but I did pad my life total a little bit, which was a little important. They are trying to be very aggressive. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they can start gaining life with their talisman again, but That is fine, because I'm still making 5/5s. I don't know why they killed the creature, right? When you destroy target non-land permanent, yeah, they could have killed the processor. This game would be very different. I mean, I'd have an extra 5/5, but... Nifty. Cool, cool, cool. Like, I will eat it. Like, I don't care. Yeah, eating a creature. Not a huge fan of creature eating. Okay. I will block here and here. I know those are the ones that, like, get exiled, but just want to, you know, make sure that I don't take a bunch of damage I don't have to. Let's attack with those two. They go to 2. Little Prowler. Yeah, I'll take a Swamp. Swamp seems pretty okay. Uh-huh. We'll make that fly, and we'll end turn. So now this way, I'm kind of like forcing them that they have to. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Oh, I guess they get to tap it with their stalwart, so okay. Less thank you. Hey, I cut one of those from my black-green deck. Tap that guy. Sure, they are out of cards. Uh-huh. Crunch and or munch. Yeah, they gain life. Weak. Uh-huh. Attack. Then I'll play... Do I even play Baloth? Probably not. Like, a 5/5 is probably better, right? So they block a flyer. They have to block the 6 power thing. Okay, they don't block the flyer. Fair enough. Okay. We're just gonna make sure there are no shenanigans. Right, let's just make sure there are no shenanigans. Get ourselves to 13. We should be shenanigans proof. Alright. Shenanigans proof. Alright. Whew. Okay, this seems pretty good. Easy keep. Mythic 402. Let's see how we do. Forest. This guy. So that's good because now Hero of the Dunes is live. Okay. No blocks. They're black-red aggro, I guess. Well, at this point, black aggro. I am not blocking, so I'm just gonna attack for 1. Not going to block. All the swamps, okay. Reveal, thank you. All right, so this is pretty good. I mean, we did get fortunate that they don't have any mountains in their deck, apparently. So I feel bad for them in that regard. No block. Okay, that's fine. Let's big booty courser here. I mean, a 4/5 is a bit of a headache for them to get through. All right. Slightly less of a headache now. So I'm not sure, like, you know, I would really enjoy drawing. I'm gonna just do this. Drawing a, okay. I was like, I would enjoy drawing a land here. I will submit 0 of these. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. All right. If I somehow lose this, there we go. Okay, at least they have their colors of mana. Now I was gonna say, if I somehow lose this to someone who does not have all their colors of mana. Oh, geez, what is this? All right. I have 1 black mana. Do I want to just block here? Okay, let's trade. Sacrifice a perm. Okay. I guess I can. We'll do it this way. We're gonna tap this for white. Tapping Springleaf Drum. We're gonna go black. Kill this. Yes. And I'm going to resolve that, sacrificing the Stalwart. Get that off the board. Play Hero of the Dunes. Getting back that. And then attack for 5. Woo! It's a little unfortunate that they didn't have, like, red mana. But I will. You take those. You take those. I think we're going for 7 wins. It's been such a long time since we've had a deck that has done this. We have typically I play the formats pretty heavy at the beginning, so maybe we've kind of like reached an equilibrium where you can like have some fun finally, as opposed to like being very aggressive. We don't have black, but we're gonna trust that we will get black mana. Right, we have our 1 plane, so we don't have to look for that, so that's good. Like any lands gets us. Okay, that's fine. So any lands gets us to Boulder Branch Golem, so that is fine. Not a huge fan of that. I was like, oh no, are they gonna play the 2/3? And sure enough, they did. So my Disfigure looks pretty dumb right now. Big think here, big think. All right. Yep. We're just gonna Boulder Branch Golem next turn. Like, I think that's the only thing that makes sense here. Right, taking 2 is fine. Yep. And then this lets us get that. Okay, so we can Epic Confrontation and Burnished Heart next turn, depending on like what the board looks like. Yep. At least we gain some life. I don't feel like playing Epic Confrontation into removal spell, so I'm not going to. I would rather them tap out. Would be my right. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to like get 2 for 1 if I don't have to. I'm just gonna block here. Right, like if you have a pump spell or something, like I guess I'm fine with that. Sure. Okay. I'm not gonna attack. I'll hold up a block here. I'll hold up a block sack. So I can block sack, get it back with Hero of the Dunes. Okie doke. Can no longer block sack. So I can just sack it, get it back with Hero of the Dunes. What did they discard? Oh, Disapplication. Okay. I am taking the beats. Okay, sure. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Let's get a plains and a forest. Okay. So, yeah, I think this third path servant is going to kill us. Would be my guess. I mean, we're pulling. Sure, not a lot I can do about that. Not a lot I can do. I don't want this around. If they have a trick or something, I'm going to just sack my heart. I can't have them drawing 2 cards a turn. Like, even for 7 mana, like that is not a winning proposition. Okay, well. Yep. What does this do? Well, that card does literal nothing. Return target artifact. Copy target artifact spell. Okay. So yeah, now we're dead because they activate this once and we die. Neat. I guess we could. Pay 2 life. Yeah, nope. We're dead. I guess I don't know what. Like, we didn't keep a 2-drop. I guess I don't know what we could have done differently that game to actually have got there. Right? Like, I don't know, I feel like the double block was like it went the way I kind of expected it to. But yeah, I was trying to like use the Burnished Heart to thin our deck so that I could, draw Phyrexian Processor, but being at such a low life, like ideally you would like process and then have a Bushwhack to get a creature, but we just didn't have it. We needed better removal. Like the fact that we had 2 fight spells, one of which I don't know what it does, or don't know if it's an instant or a sorcery, was not great. Like we needed a couple go for the throats or something. Did we only? Oh, we had the disfigures. Like these disfigures for go for the throat, I think we'd be better off. But by and large, the deck was pretty good. Phyrexian Processor has still been pretty awesome. The 2 decks I've had it with. So with that, I was Brian from the Casual Tryhard podcast. You want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, just search Casual Tryhard MTG anywhere you listen. If you want to get at us on social media, all of those links are in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, Discord, all that jazz is down there. And ways to support the podcast and the videos. Just go down there. You can either click on the TCG Player affiliate link, or there's our Patreon if you want to support us directly. And with that, we'll catch you on the internets.